when fat faves lose weight. Let's see what we got here.
What do we do when our fat faves lose weight? Let's talk about it. I don't have all the answers, but what I can tell you is I hate watching the same...
Is this Drew Barrymore if she like gained 200 pounds? That's definitely Drew Barrymore post Twinkies. Tell me that's not Drew Barrymore.
Toxic patterns happening over and over online. And I will start with this so then people don't get mad. And this can be a really tough pill to swallow, but no one owes you their body. And it's never appropriate.
What does that mean? No one owes you their body. No one owes you their body. What the fuck does that mean?
Under any circumstance to share with someone negative thoughts or feelings about how their body looks or has changed. But here's the toxic pattern. Fat persona loses weight. Fat fan expresses some hurt or disappointment. And then thin fans take that as their opportunity to go in and be like, you know, fuck you, body positive police, mind your business. They look amazing. They're just doing this for their health. Just throw in a bunch of other like anti-fat, fat-phobic sentiments just for good measure. And then the persona will often encourage this type of discourse. If you are not fat and have never been fat, here's the context that you're missing.
Here's the context that you're missing. You're missing lifestyle habits. You're missing actually taking care of your body. I would recommend following what people that are not fat do. That's how you do it. That's how you become not fat. You do what people that aren't fat do. Okay.
Imagine every piece of media that you engage with, every movie, TV show, song, all of it tells you you're bad and wrong. And then you find one little corner of the world that says, you know what? No.
You're not bad and wrong. You're just obese. You're unhealthy. Again, this is their own internal angst of like, oh, bad person. No, you're not bad or wrong. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? You're fat. You're obese. You're not bad or wrong. Objectively, you're obese. And you don't have to be. It's not good for your health, objectively. If you don't want to change that, stop pretending like it's a bad or wrong thing and everyone's trying to make it bad or wrong, but I found a little corner of the internet that's going to fluff my pillow and lie to me. Okay, fine. If you don't want to change, that's on you, but let's stop pretending that, you know, reality doesn't exist.
You can be loved and successful and funny and talented and adored just as you are.
Irrelevant.
And then that window slams shut and tells you the same things that the rest of the world has told you. It's not about that person. It's about fat people when the world has ostracized them, making an individual their safe space. And maybe diet talk is really normal in your circle and the people you hang out with, but other people have had to do a lot of work to eliminate diet talk and diet culture from their community.
Just stop, get off your phone. You don't want diet talk? Don't look at your phone. Like, stop participating if you don't want to see people that are taking care of themselves. Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of marketing out there. It's going to tell you, hey, you should look this way, or hey, you should do this, or hey, you should buy this car. Hey, you should buy this watch. Don't you want these shoes? Don't you want the new video game? Oh my God, don't you want to watch this show? Don't you want to eat this food? It's called marketing. Okay, if you're a sucker for marketing, then, you know, there's marketing there's marketing that markets a product that, hey, I'm looking for this, or this is something that I want. There's good marketing. It targets an audience, but you're just a pawn. You're just a pawn. You're a passive person that's just like, oh, following what everyone else says. You're a follower. And you've given up all your control to what other people tell you. And then you're just kind of frustrated at yourself and you're projecting it outwards.
Diet and weight loss talk is sensitive for good reason. Like 1 in 4 or 5 people end up with an eating disorder. Most people, I think, like...
We're going to stop with this eating disorder bullshit. Yes, there's a lot of people that have problems. There's all sorts of mental disorders. Okay, stop using this like a fucking shield. Stop using it like a fucking shield, like a crutch. Like you have an eating disorder so no one can say anything you don't fucking like. Come on now. The reality still sticks, okay? You have to get your brain back on the tracks. You got to get your shit back on the tracks. The reality hasn't changed. You got derailed, okay? Underail yourself. Go through whatever process you have to do, but reality's not changing here, by the way.
What, 90 to 98% of people will gain all the weight back and then some. And that diet cycling can result in worse health outcomes than just staying fat in the first place. Also, if you have an eating disorder and you're fat, trying to get any treatment for that is hell. And when that one safe space is no longer safe, it can activate a lot of pain and trauma. Again, if you are fat and you're feeling that pain, it's not appropriate to share with that person. If you're feeling this way, I really hope you talk to people, a therapist or friends, supportive people in your life to process these feelings, because it's valid and it's important. And rather than these intense binaries, I would...
No, not every feeling is valid, for God's sake. Please don't even say that. It's not true. Please, enough with the feelings.
Love to see these conversations held with more nuance and compassion. You know, I can understand why this topic might be triggering for some people, and I hope you get support for that elsewhere, but this is my body and I can't hold that pain for you is valid.
This is my body and I can't hold that pain for you. I just don't like these pathetic videos. All right. I just don't like this victim bullshit.
If you're a thin ally, this is a great opportunity to fight the assumption that thin equals health. And remember that there's maybe more going on than you can understand.
Oh, there's more going on. Okay, so we got to tiptoe in eggshells around every fucking person. No, just fucking go to the fucking gym. Take care of your health. Stop trying to pretend like it's not your fault that you are the way you are. It's your responsibility. It's your fault. If you weren't taking care of yourself, this is the product of you not taking care of yourself. It was my mom. It was diet culture. It was, I don't know, patriarchy or white supremacy. Keep blaming whatever you want. It's still you putting the food in your fucking mouth. You might not have been educated properly on this. Most people weren't. Why? Because there's no profit in it. But now that you have the interwebs, stop using it to find a hole to crawl into and cry to a little echo chamber. Use it to educate yourself on how to do it properly. 95% of people fail most things because most people do things fucking wrong. Most people quit. Most people don't. Most people don't take care of themselves. That number is the same for everything. Most businesses fail. Most things fucking fail because most people fucking suck at most things. Okay, let's do another video. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. I just don't like the pussy type talk. It's like, oh my God. It's not a fucking shield. Stop pretending like you're defined by your goddamn obesity. You're defined by your body fat. You're using that as the methodology of creating your whole identity and your community around being fucking fat.